Welcome to Morganable, where we serve you with authentic news, stories, documentaries, updates, and magazine-style insights on our society and the larger world, and more importantly, about places that fall under the radar of the mainstream media machinery. We invite you to embark on this exciting journey of enlightenment with us. Morganable, your vehicle of enlightenment.
Let's talk about the thin pesky pests invading your home and how to get rid of them for good. There is nothing quite as frustrating as discovering that unwanted pests have made themselves comfortable in your home. They creep through cracks, hide in dark corners, and multiply before you even notice. Some pests pose health risks by carrying diseases, while others destroy furniture, wiring, and even the structure of your home. But the good news, you don't have to live with them. In this depth guide, we will explore 13 common household pests and provide step-by-step solutions to help you eliminate them effectively and permanently. Whether you are dealing with tiny ants, sticky cockroaches, or even destructive termites, this guide has got you covered. First, we shall talk about ants, the tiny invaders that keep coming back. Ants are one of the most persistent and frustrating household pests you can encounter. At first glance, they may seem harmless, just a few tiny creatures crawling across your kitchen counter or floor. But don't be fooled. Once ants establish a trail of a food source, they keep coming back in massive numbers, often forming long, broken lines that seem endless. These little intruders are more than just a nuisance. Some ant species can cause real damage to your home. Carpenter ants, for example, are known for chewing through wooden structures, hollowing them out and weakening them over time. Others, like fire ants, deliver painful stings. This can be dangerous, especially for those allergic to insect bites. The problem with ants is their high level of organization and teamwork. Ant colonies operate like a well-oiled machine, with workers constantly scouting for food, foraging, collecting and transporting food back to the nest, and the queen laying thousands of eggs to ensure the colony's growth. This means that once an ant finds food in your home, it won't take long before hundreds of or even thousands follow. But don't worry, ants may be relentless, but you can outsmart them. By understanding their behavior and taking the right steps, you can eliminate ants from your home permanently. How to eliminate ants for good? If you ever had an ants problem, you know that simply killing the ants you see isn't enough. More will keep coming unless you target the entire colony to get off their access to food and shelter. Here's what you need to do. 1. Cut off their food supply. Ants enter homes in search of food, so the first and most crucial step is making sure they have nothing to eat. Even a few crumbs left on the counter of an unsealed snack in your pantry can attract them. Store food properly. Keep all food in airtight containers. Even pet food should be stored in sealed bags or containers. Clean up immediately. Wipe down countertop, sweep floors, and clean up spills or crumbs as soon as they happen. Don't leave dirty dishes out. Wash dishes right after meals, or at least rinse them thoroughly to remove any food residue. Take out the trash regularly. Garbage is a gold mine for ants. Use the trash bin with a tight lid and empty it often. By making sure ants don't find food, they will have little reason to stick around. Destroy their scent trails. One of the most fascinating things about ants is how they communicate. When an ant finds food, it releases pheromones, chemical signals that act as a trail for other ants to follow. This is why you often see them marching in perfect lines. They are following a scent path left by their fellow ants. To stop this, wipe down surfaces with vinegar, lemon juice, or soapy water. This breaks the chemical trail and confuse the ants, making it harder for them to find their way back. Mop and clean floors regularly. A simple water and vinegar mixture works wonders in erasing ant trails. Use essential oils. Ants hate strong smelling substances like peppermint, tea tree, and so on. Mix a few drops with water and spray it around doorways, windows, and baseboards. By breaking their communication system, you prevent new ants from following the trail into your home. Use bait traps to kill the colony at its source. Killing a few ants here and there won't solve the problem. You need to eliminate the entire colony, including the queen. The best way to do this is by using bait traps that contain slow-acting poison. Ants collect the bait and carry it back to the nest, where it's shared with other ants, including the queen. Since the poison doesn't kill them immediately, it ensures that a large number of ants consume it before they start dying. Use borax-based bait traps. These are highly effective and can be made at home by mixing borax with sugar and water. Place traps near entry points and along ant trails. This ensures the ants will find the bait and take it back to their nest. Be patient. It may take a few days or even weeks for the poison to wipe out the entire colony, but once the queen dies, the infestation will be over. Remember, don't kill ants on sight if you are using bait traps. Let them take the bait back to their colony so the poison can spread. Seal entry points to prevent future infestations. Even if you eliminate an entire ant colony, new ants can always find a way in if your home has easy access points. The key to long-term ant prevention is blocking their entryways. Inspect your home for tiny cracks and gaps in walls, windows, floors, and door frames. Seal cracks with caulk or weather stripping. This makes it much harder for ants to find the way inside. Check for gaps around pipes and electrical outlets. Ants can squeeze through the tiniest openings. Trim trees and bushes touching your home. Overhanging branches act as highways for ants to enter through windows and roofs. By sealing off your entryways, you make it almost impossible for ants to return. Final thoughts on smarten the ant invasion. Ants are one of the most stubborn and relentless pests, but they are not unbeatable. The key to getting rid of them is a combination of strategies: removing food sources, breaking their scent trails, using bait traps, and sealing entry points. If you follow these steps consistently, you won't just get rid of ants temporarily, you will keep them out for good. However, if your ant infestation persists despite your efforts, it may be time to call a professional pest control service. Some ant species, like carpenter ants, require specialized treatments to completely eliminate. By taking action today, you can enjoy an ant-free home and avoid the frustration of these tiny but troublesome invaders. Now, you're ready to outsmart the ants and reclaim your home. We're on to cockroaches, the unkillable nightmares. Cockroaches are one of the most horrifying pests you can find in your home. These fast, sneaky, and nearly indestructible creatures have been around for millions of years, adapting to nearly every environment. They stay hidden during the day and emerge at night to scavenge for food. What makes cockroaches so terrifying is their incredible survival abilities. They can go weeks without food, survive for days without their heads, and even withstand high levels of radiation. If that wasn't bad enough, these pests are also carriers of dangerous bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli, which can cause food poisoning or other illness. They contaminate everything they touch: your food, kitchen surfaces, and even the air you breathe. If you have ever switched on a kitchen light at night and seen roaches scatter in all directions, you know just how unsettling these pests can be. But don't worry, while they might be tough to kill, they are not unstoppable. With the right strategies, you can eliminate cockroaches permanently and keep them from returning. How to eliminate cockroaches from your home? Getting rid of cockroaches requires a multi-step approach. These pests are excellent at hiding, so simply killing the ones you see won't solve the problem. You need to target their nests and eliminate their food sources. 1. Keep your home dry and clean. Cockroaches thrive in dark, damp environments environments where they have access to food and water. If your home provides these conditions, they will multiply rapidly. Fix leaks immediately. Roaches are attracted to moisture, so check for leaky pipes, dripping faucets, and standing water in sinks or bathtubs. Keep sinks and counters dry. Never leave wet sponges, damp dishcloths, or uncovered water overnight. Wipe off spills and crumbs. Clean up immediately after cooking or eating. Take out the trash daily. Garbage is a major attraction for cockroaches, so use a bin with a tight fitting lid and emptying it regularly. Vacuum regularly. Cockroaches can feed on tiny crumbs, pet hair, and even dust, so vacuuming helps remove potential food sources. By eliminating food and water sources, you make your home far less inviting to roaches. Use glue traps and bait stations for maximum effectiveness. If you want to wipe out an entire roach colony, you need a method that targets more than just visible ones. Bait stations and glue traps are highly effective because they work even when you are not around. Use slow action poison baits. Roaches take the bait back to their hiding spot where it spreads and kills others. Place traps in high traffic areas. Focus on dark corners behind furniture and under sink where roaches are most active. Check and replace traps regularly. The more roaches you catch, the fewer will remain in your home. Roach baits don't kill just individual insects, they wipe out entire nests over time, making them one of the best long-term solutions for an infestation. Declutter your home and remove hiding spots. Cockroaches love to hide in dark, cluttered spaces, especially in materials like cardboard, paper, and stored items. The more clutter you have, the more places they can breed and hide. Get rid of cardboard boxes. Use plastic storage bins instead, as roaches love hiding cardboard. Minimize paper clutter. Keep newspapers, magazines, and loose paper stored neatly or discard them. Organize kitchen cabinets and pantry. Make sure food is stored in sealed containers and avoid overcrowding shelves. By removing hiding places, you make your home less attractive and easier to monitor for signs of infestation. Take control of cockroach problem. Cockroaches are one of the most resilient pests, but that doesn't mean you have to live with them. The key to eliminating roaches permanently is a combination of cleanliness, strategic pest control, and preventative measures. Keep your home clean and dry to cut off their food and water supply. Get glue traps and bait stations to eliminate the entire colony over time. Declutter and remove hiding spots to make your home less inviting. If you follow these steps consistently, you would drastically reduce the number of cockroaches in your home and prevent future infestations. However, if your cockroach problem persists despite these efforts, it may be time to call a professional exterminator. Some infestations require specialized treatment, especially if you're dealing with species like German cockroaches, which are known for their rapid reproduction. By acting now, you can reclaim your home from visions of skinnable nightmares and enjoy a clean, pest-free environment. Are you ready to say goodbye to cockroaches for good? Let's talk about mosquitoes, the disease-carrying bloodsuckers. Mosquitoes are not just annoying, they are dangerous. These tiny insects, often dismissed as mere nuisances, are responsible for spreading some of the deadliest diseases on the planet, from malaria to dengue fever, Zika virus, and West Nile virus. Mosquitoes have been silent killers for centuries, affecting millions of people worldwide every year. The ability to reproduce rapidly makes them a persistent problem. A single female mosquito can lay hundreds of eggs in just a small amount of stagnant water, allowing populations to explode in warm, humid climates. The peak activities times are at dusk and dawn, when they seek out the next blood meal. While mosquito bites may seem harmless at first, just an itchy bump, there is always the hidden risk of infection. That's why controlling mosquito populations isn't just about comfort, it is about protecting your health. How to get rid of mosquitoes? To eliminate mosquitoes and reduce the risk of bites, you need to target both their bleeding groups, grounds, and their ability to reach you. 1. Remove all sources of standing water. Mosquitoes lay their eggs in stagnant water, so eliminating these water sources is the most effective way to stop them from multiplying. Empty all water collecting containers, buckets, flower pots, pet bowls, and even bottled cups can become mosquito breeding sites. Clean out clogged gutters. Water can accumulate in blocked gutters, creating the perfect place for mosquitoes to lay eggs. Change water in pet bowls and bed bait frequently, at least every 2 days, to prevent larvae from developing. Filling low-lying areas. Puddles and ditches that collect water after rainfall can become mosquito nurseries. By eliminating breeding grounds, you reduce the mosquito population before they even hatch. Keep mosquitoes out of your home. Keep with odor control measures. Mosquitoes can still find their way inside once they are in. They can bite while you sleep, increasing your risk of disease exposure. Use window and door screens. Install fire mesh screens on all doors and windows to block mosquitoes from entering. Seal any gaps or cracks. Even small openings in doors or walls can become entry points for mosquitoes. Use mosquito nets in high-risk areas. Sleeping under a treated mosquito net can provide all-night protection. Run air containers, run air conditioners or fans. Mosquitoes are weak, flares, and struggle to fly in strong air currents, making fans an effective deterrent indoors. By blocking access points, you ensure mosquitoes stay outside, reducing risk of bites inside your home. Repel mosquitoes with natural and chemical solutions. Using repellents is another powerful way to keep mosquitoes away. You can choose between natural remedies or chemical-based options depending on your preferences. Essential oil as natural repellents. Mosquitoes dislike the scent of citronelle, lavender, eucalyptus, and peppermint. Burning these oils or applying them to exposed skin can help keep them away. Mosquito coils and repellent sprays. If you are outdoors or in high-risk areas, use mosquito coil, plug-in repellents, or DIYTips sprays for extra protection. Wear protective clothing. Covering your skin with long sleeves and pants, especially in the evening, can reduce bites. Using repellents prevents mosquitoes from landing on you, reducing your chances of getting bitten. Install outdoor fans and mosquito traps. Since mosquitoes are weak flares, creating air circulation makes it difficult for them to land on you. Place fans on outdoor seating areas. This simple trick can drastically reduce mosquito activity in your immediate surroundings. Use mosquito traps, UV light traps, and CO2-based traps that track and kill mosquitoes, helping to control their population over time. Introduce mosquito-eating animals. Birds, bats, and fish like gobbles or goldfish can naturally keep your mosquito numbers down in outdoor areas. By disrupting their flight and using traps, you can make your outdoor spaces more comfortable and mosquito-free. Final thoughts: take control of mosquitoes before they take over. Mosquitoes are more than just an itching nuisance. They are dangerous disease carriers. Controlling them is not just about avoiding bites, but about protecting yourself and your loved ones from serious illness. Eliminate standing water to stop mosquitoes from breeding. Use screens and mosquito nets to keep them out of your home. Repel them with natural and chemical solutions to prevent bites. Install outdoor fans and traps to disrupt their activity. By following the steps, you can reduce mosquito populations and make your environments safer. If you live in high-risk areas and the problem persists, consider professional mosquito control services to help eliminate infestations more effectively. Are you ready to take back your home from these disease-carrying bloodsuckers? Now let's talk about rats and mice, the destructive gnawers. Rats and mice may seem small, but they are some of the most destructive and disease-ridden pests you can encounter in your home. These rodents are relentless, chewing through almost anything in their path, including electrical wires, wooden structures, insulation, and even plastic pipes. Their strong, ever-growing teeth allow them to gnaw through tough materials, causing costly damage to homes, appliances, and furniture. Beyond their destructive nature, rats and mice pose serious health risks. They contaminate food, spread bacteria, and are known carriers of dangerous diseases like leptospirosis, hantavirus, salmonella, Lassa fever, and even blood. The droppings, urine, and fur can trigger allergies and respiratory issues, making them a major threat to human health. Rats are also intelligent and adaptable, making them difficult to control once they infest the space. They multiply rapidly, with a single female rat capable of producing dozens of offspring within months. If you notice signs like claw marks, droppings, squeezing smudge marks along the walls, or scratching noises at night, you likely have a rodent problem, and ignoring it can make it worse. How to get rid of rat and mice? Because eliminating rodents requires a combination of prevention, extermination, and deterrent measures to ensure they don't return. Seal entry points to keep rodents out. Rats and mice can squeeze through tiny openings, some as small as a point. Blocking the access to your home is the first and most effective step in preventing an infestation. Inspect your home for cracks, holes, and gaps. Common entry points include gaps in walls, near pipes, around windows and indoors, and under sinks. Use steel wool and caulk to seal holes. Unlike foam or plastic, radiants can shield through steel wools. Stuff it into bags and seal with caulk or block their way. Install dust wheels and weather stripping. Prevent mice from sneaking in under doors and through window gaps. Cover vents and drains with metal mesh. These are easy entry points for rats, especially in older buildings. By cutting off access points, we force rodents to look elsewhere for shelter and food. Store food properly and eliminate food sources. Rats and mice enter homes in search of food and water. Removing access to these essentials will make your home less attractive to them. Keep all food stored in airtight containers. Use metal or glass containers, as rodents can shield through plastic and cardboard. Clean up crumbs and spills immediately. Even small food particles can attract rodents. Sweep floors, wipe counters, and vacuum regularly. Don't leave pet food on out overnight. Rodents will feast on pets' kibble if left unattended. Store it in sealed containers. Take out the trash frequently. Keep garbage bins tightly sealed to prevent rodents from rummaging for scraps. By eliminating easy food access, you reduce the chances of rodents sticking around. Set traps to catch existing rodents. If you already have a rodent problem, using traps is an effective way to control their population. There are several types of traps available. Snap traps, traditional and highly effective. These traps kill rodents instantly. Paste them with peanut butter, cheese, or nuts for best results. Electric traps. These deliver a quick electric shock, killing rodents instantly and humanly. Glue birds. Sticky traps can be useful, but they don't kill rodents instantly, which some people may find inhuman. Live traps for human removal. If you prefer not to kill them, use live traps to catch rodents and release them far from your home. C. Place traps along walls and hidden areas where rodents travel. They rarely run into open spaces, so poisoning traps correctly increases success rates. Use ultrasonic repellents and natural deterrents. Rodents dislike certain sounds and smells, so using natural deterrents can help keep them away. Ultrasonic repellent devices. This emits high-frequency sounds that are unpleasant for rodents but inaudible to humans. The strong smell of peppermint oil and ammonia can deter rodents. Soak cotton balls and place them near rodent-prone areas. Mothballs and bay leaves. These are natural rodent repellents that can be placed near entry points. Note: repellents work best as preventative measures. If you already have an infestation, combining them with traps and exclusion methods is the best approach. Final thoughts: act fast before rodents take over. Rats and mice are not just harmless pests. They are destructive, spreading creatures that can damage your property and put your health at risk. If you suspect a serious infestation, consider hiring professional pest control service for thorough removal. The sooner you take take action, the easier it will be to eliminate rats and mice from your home. Don't let these invaders take over. Take control of your space today. What about spiders? The web-weaving creepers. Spiders are one of the best polarizing creatures found in homes. Some people admire them for their web spinning artistry, while others feel sheer dread at the sight of their eight-legged movements. While spiders play a beneficial role in ecosystem, helping to control other insect populations by feeding on flies, mosquitoes, and ants, their presence indoors can be unsettling. For many, the fear of spiders isn't just about their appearance but also the potential danger posed by venomous species. While most households, spiders are harmless, some like the brown recluse and black widow have bites that can cause serious medical issues. The symptoms can range from mild irritation to severe pain, nausea, muscle cramping, and in rare cases, life-threatening reactions. Spiders often enter homes in search of food, warmth, and shelter, typically hiding in dark, undisturbed places such as basements, attics, garages, and storage boxes. While they are not as aggressive or destructive as other household pests, the presence can make a home feel uncomfortable, especially when cobwebs start appearing in corners and ceilings. If you find too many spiders lurking around, it is time to take control and reclaim your space. How to eliminate spiders from your home? Unlike other pests that rely on food crumbs or trash, spiders are predators that thrive when other insects are present. So, the best way to control spiders is by eliminating their food sources and creating an unwelcoming environment. Vacuum regularly to remove spiders and their webs. Keeping your home clean is one of the most effective ways to prevent spider infestations. Vacuum hidden corners, ceilings, and under furniture. This removes spider eggs, webs, and small spiders before they become a bigger problem. Focus on window sills, door frames, and wall corners. Spiders love these areas for web building. Use a broom or duster for hard-to-reach places. Regular dusting discourages spiders from setting up webs. Dispose of vacuum bags or empty canisters immediately. If you vacuum up spider eggs, you don't want them hatching inside your vacuum cleaner. The dust-free, web-free home is far less inviting to spiders. Use peppermint oil spray as a natural spider repellent. Spiders have an aversion to strong scents, and peppermint oil is one of the most effective natural deterrents. Just like every other insect, mix a few drops of peppermint oil with water and pour the mixture into a spray bottle. Spray it along window sills, doorways, corners, and baseboards where spiders may enter or hide. Reapply every few days to maintain the repellent effect. You can also use vinegar or citrus oils. Spiders dislike these scents as well. Not only does this method keep spiders away, but it also makes your home smell fresh. Declutter storage areas to remove spider hiding spots. Spiders thrive in dark, quiet places where they can spin their webs undisturbed. If your home has cluttered storage areas, it becomes the best perfect habitat for these creepy crawlers. Clean out basements, attics, and garages regularly. These are prime spider hotspots. Use plastic storage bins instead of cardboard boxes. Spiders love hiding in cardboard. Shake out clothes, blankets, or shoes that have been stored for a long time. Spiders often crawl into forgotten items. Minimize stacks of papers, firewood, and other undisturbed piles. This attracts spiders looking for shelter. By keeping storage spaces tidy and well organized, you reduce the chances of spider infestation. Reduce outdoor lighting to keep insects and spiders away. Spiders aren't drawn to light directly, but many of the insects feed there. Many of the insects they feed on are. A bright pulse light can attract moths, mosquitoes, and flies, which in turn bring in hungry spiders. Use yellow or sodium vapor light bulbs. This attracts fewer insects than bright white light. Keep outdoor lighting minimal or place lights further away from doors and windows. Close curtains or blinds at night. This prevents lights from attracting insects inside. Remove spider webs from porch areas. If webs are left undisturbed, more spider will move in, reducing the insect population around your home. It cuts off the spider's food supply, forcing them to seek food elsewhere. Bonus tips for spider prevention: seal cracks and gaps around doors and windows. Spiders sneak in through small openings. Use cork or weather striping to block entry points. Keep your home dry and well ventilated. Spiders prefer damp environments. Use dehumidifiers in basements or bathrooms to reduce moisture. Use sticky traps for monitoring. Place glue birds in corners and near base birds to trap wandering spiders. Introduce natural predators. If you have a garden, consider adding lizards, birds, and even beneficial insects like ladybugs, which help control spider populations. Keep your home spider-free. While spiders can be helpful pest controllers, most people don't want them lurking in their homes. Whether you are dealing with harmless house spiders or dangerous venomous species, taking proactive measures can keep them at bay. By following these steps, you can keep spiders out and enjoy a web-free home. Now let's talk about bed bugs, the blood-sucking itch-eater. Do you know bed bugs? Yes, you do. Bed bugs are among the most nightmarish pests a person can encounter. These tiny blood-feeding parasites are masters of stealth, hiding in mattresses, furniture, carpets, and even inside electronic outlets. Unlike underpets that scurry around during the day, bed bugs strike at night, leaving itchy red welts on their victims. What makes bed bugs even more terrifying is their ability to spread rapidly. They are known as itch-eaters because they cling to clothing, luggage, and furniture, traveling effortlessly from one place to another. Hotels, apartments, dormitories, and even public transportation can all serve as breeding grounds for these unwanted guests. If you have ever woken up with mysterious bite marks, noticed tiny blood spots on your sheets, or found small dark droppings on your mattress, you could be dealing with a bed bug infestation. And unlike some pests that respond quickly to household sprays, bed bugs are notoriously hard to eliminate. They can survive for months without feeding, hide in the tiniest crevices, and even develop resistance to pesticides over time. So, how do you get rid of bed bugs for good? Because bed bugs are incredibly resilient, removing them requires a multiple-step approach. Simple cleaning won't do the trick. You will need heat treatment, deep cleaning, and possibly professional extermination to fully eliminate them. Let's talk about steps. Wash all bedding and clothes in hot water. One of the easiest and most effective ways to kill bed bugs is exposing them to high temperatures. Wash all bedding, sheets, pillowcases, and blankets in hot water at least 149 degrees centigrade. Dry them on highest heat setting for at least 30 minutes. You suspect bed bug or flush items, wash and dry them on high heat as well. For non-washable items like shoes or stuffed animals, place them in a dryer for at least 30 minutes on high heat. Bed bugs and their eggs cannot withstand high temperatures, so heat treating your bedding and clothing is a crucial first step. Vacuum everything thoroughly. Since bed bugs hide in small cracks and crevices, vacuuming is an essential method to remove them from your mattress, furniture, and flooring. Focus on mattress seams, headboards, and bed frames. Bed bugs love to hide in these areas. Vacuum carpets, baseboards, and furniture crevices where bugs may have laid eggs. Use a vacuum with HEPA filter to trap even the smallest bed bug particles. After vacuuming, immediately dispose of the vacuum bag in a sealed plastic bag outside your home. While vacuuming would kill all bed bugs, it helps reduce their numbers significantly and makes other treatments more effective. Use bed bug-proof mattress covers. Since bed bugs love to nest inside mattresses and box springs, using a bed bug-proof encasement termites can trap them inside and prevent new ones from entering. Choose a high-quality zip-powered mattress cover designed specifically to block bed bugs. Encapsulate both your mattress and bug spring. This will trap any remaining bed bugs inside, where the weed eventually die. Leave the encasement on for at least a year. Bed bugs can survive for months without feeding, so patience is key. Using mattress covers won't eliminate infestation, but it prevents bed bugs from hiding in your bed, inviting you while you sleep. Consider professional heat treatments. Bed bugs are resistant to many pesticides, making chemical treatment less effective than they once were. However, heat treatments above 49 degrees centigrade can kill bed bugs at all life stages, including eggs. Professional exterminators use specialized heat treatments to raise the temperature of an entire room or home to lethal levels for bed bugs. Portable steam cleaners can also be used to target bed bugs hiding in mattresses, couches, and carpets. If you can't afford professional heat treatments, DIY methods like a garment steamer or hot dryer cycles can still help. Since bed bugs are so difficult to eradicate, professional heat treatment is one of the most effective long-term solutions for eliminating infestations. Once you have gotten rid of bed bugs, you will want to make sure they don't return. Since these pests are excellent travelers, you must keep precautions to prevent future infestations. Inspect second-hand furniture before bringing it home. Bed bugs often hide in used mattresses, couches, and wooden furniture. Avoid placing luggage in hotel beds or carpets. When traveling, use luggage racks and inspect hotel rooms for signs of bed bugs. Use bed bug traps under your beds. These special traps can catch bed bugs trying to climb onto your bed. Seal cracks and crevices in your bed. In your home, this prevents bed bugs from hiding in boards and furniture joints. Regularly check your mattress and furniture for signs of bed bugs. Early detection makes treatments much easier. Stop bed bugs before they take over. Bed bugs are one of the most stubborn pests to deal with, but with persistence and the right approach, you can eliminate them for good. Heat kills bed bugs and wash dry and steam everything that's at high temperatures. Following these steps, you can stop bed bugs in their tracks and sleep peacefully without fear of nighttime bites. Let's talk about termites, the silent destroyers. Termites are one of the most destructive pests a homeowner can face. Often called silent destroyers, these tiny insects can feed on wood and weaken a building's foundation before they even realize they are there. Unlike ants, termites don't just invade your food pantry, they go straight for your home's structure, causing damage that can cost thousands of dollars to repair. The worst part? Termite infestations can go unnoticed for years. This pests tunnel inside wood, hidden from view, slowly hollowing out support beams, walls, and furniture. By the time visible signs appear, the damage is often severe. So how do you detect and eliminate termites before they destroy your home? Because termites are difficult to detect and even harder to eliminate, it is crucial to act quickly at the first sign of an infestation. Here's how you can identify, treat, and prevent termites before they cause major damage. Look for mud, tape, tubes, and wood damage, since termites walk from the inside out. Spotting an infestation early can be tricky. However, there are clear warning signs that indicate termite activity. Check for mud tubes and walls, foundations, and wood surfaces. Termites build these pencil-sized tunnels to protect themselves as they travel between their nest and food sources. Tap on wooden surfaces. They sound hollow. Termites may have eaten away the inside. Look for discarded wings near windows and doors. Swarming termites shed their wings after finding a new nesting sites. Inspect wooden furniture and flooring for blistering or wrapping. This could be a sign that termites are feasting underneath their surface. If you notice any of these signs, you likely have a termite problem. You will need to act fast to stop them. Use termite bait stations to kill their colony, unlike ants or cockroaches. Killing individual termites won't solve the problem. You need to eliminate the entire colony. Install bait stations around your home. This contains low-action poison that termites take back to their colony, wiping out the nests over time. Place baits near termite activity. Look for mold, silks, wood damage, or damp areas where termites are likely to be feeding. Be patient. Bait stations can take weeks to fully exterminate a colony. Bait stations are one of the most effective ways to eliminate termites at the source, stopping future infestations before they start. Schedule regular professional inspections. Because termite damage can be so costly and extensive, it is best to catch infestations early. Schedule a professional termite inspection at least once a year. Pest control experts can detect and treat termites actively before it causes serious harm. Consider preventive termite treatments. Even if you don't have termites now, a professional treatment can stop them from invading in the future. You are buying a home, request termite inspection. Some houses may already have hidden termite damage that isn't visible during a regular walkthrough. Regular inspection can save you thousands of dollars in repair costs by stopping termites before they cause irreversible damage. Reduce moisture around your home. Keep firewood, mulch, and wooden structures away from your home. Seal cracks and gaps in your home's foundation. Use termite-resistant materials when building or renovating. Inspect wooden furniture before bringing it inside. Termites may be small, but the damage they cause can be massive without proper treatment. These pests can weaken the very foundation of your home. By staying vigilant and proactive, you can protect your home from these silent destroyers and avoid expensive nightmare down the road. Now, let's talk about fruit flies. Fruit flies are one of the most common and frustrating household pests. These tiny insects are drawn to fermented fruits, vegetables, sugar liquids, and even dump areas like kitchen drains. They reproduce at an alarming rate. One female can lay up to 500 eggs, hatching into adults in just 24 to 48 hours. Once they appear, they can quickly take over your kitchen, contaminating food and becoming a persistent nuisance. How to eliminate fruit flies? Store fruits in the fridge. Fruit flies are attracted to ripening fruit left out on counters. Give them refrigerated cuts of the food source. Clean kitchen drains. Fruit flies lay eggs in moist organic matter inside sink drains. Pour boiling water, vinegar, or moisture of baking soda and vinegar to clear out the gunk. Empty trash regularly. Overripe fruit peels, juice peels, and food scraps provide the perfect breeding ground for fruit flies. Test vinegar traps. Fill a cup with apples, cider vinegar, and add a few drops of dish soap. The vinegar lures them in, while the soap breaks the surface tension, causing them to drown. Cover or discard the old sponges and more. Fruit flies can lay eggs and dump cleaning materials, so replace them frequently. Fleas. Another one is fleas, the jumping bloodsuckers that torment pets and people. Fleas are notorious parasites that primarily target pets but will also bite humans. These wingless insects can jump 50 times their body length, making them difficult to catch. The bites cause intense itching, allergic reactions, and skin infections. Fleas are also capable of spreading diseases like marine tapeworms and tapeworms. How to eliminate fleas? Treat your pet first. Use vet-approved flea treatments such as oral medications, typical solutions, or flea collars. Regular pet grooming also helps. vacuum daily. Focus on carpets, beds, bedding, furniture, and baseboards. Dispose of vacuum bags immediately to prevent infestation. Wash all fabrics, clean pets bedding, blankets, and any infested clothing in hot water to clean fleas and their eggs. Use flea sprays of fungus, insect growth regulators. Prevent larvae from maturing into adults, effectively breaking the life cycle. Let's talk about silverfish. The shiny, fast-crawling paper munchers. Silverfish are small, wingless pests that have been around for millions of years. They thrive in humid environments and have an appetite for starchy materials like books, wallpaper glue, clothing, and even flour. While they don't bite or spread disease, they can destroy valuable documents, fabrics, and stored food. How to eliminate silverfish? Reduce humidity, use dehumidifiers, fix leaky pipes, and improve ventilation in dump areas like basements and bathrooms. Store paper products properly. Keep books, magazines, and important documents in sealed plastic bins. Seal food tightly. Silverfish feed on grains, flour, and pasta containers to prevent infestations. Use boric acid or sticky traps. Place sticky traps baited with flour to catch silverfish. Silverfish can be eliminated with DE, which dehydrates and kills them on contact. What about stink bugs? The foul-smelling home invaders. Stink bugs are known for their shield-like shape and unpleasant odor when disturbed. These pests invade homes in search of warmth, especially in the fall and winter. While they don't bite or cause direct harm, they damage crops, indoor plants, and become a major annoyance when they cluster on windows and walls. How to eliminate stink bugs? Seal off entry points. Caulk any cracks or crevices around windows, doors, and vents where they sneak inside. Vacuum them up instead of crushing them, which releases their odor. Use a vacuum cleaner and empty it outside immediately. Use dish soap spray. A mix of water and dish soap in a spray bottle can kill stink bugs on contact. Set up light traps. Stink bugs are attracted to light, so placing a light trap near the entry points can help capture them. Plant natural deterrents. Mint, garlic, and marigold act as stink bug repellents. Also, wasps. Let's talk about wasps, the aggressive stingers that defend their territory. Unlike bees, wasps can sting multiple times and become aggressive. They feel threatened. They build nests in eaves, attics, and trees, and can pose a serious danger to those allergic to their venom. Wasps are also attracted to food, particularly sugary drinks and meats. How to eliminate wasps? Locate and remove nests carefully. Small nests can be sprayed with insecticide at night when wasps are less active. Call professionals for large nests. Wasps become aggressive when the nest is disturbed, so professional removal is the safest option. Keep food and trash sealed. Wasps are drawn to food scraps and sweet beverages. Cover all food outdoors. Set up wasp traps. DIY traps with sugar water or store-bought wasps or store-bought wasp traps can help reduce their numbers. Use natural repellents. Planting mints, eucalyptus, or citronella around your home can deter wasps. Finally, houseflies, the disease-spreading nuisances that won't go away. Houseflies are more than just annoying. They carry bacteria and viruses that can contaminate food and surfaces. Since they breed in garbage, decaying food, and animal waste, they pose a serious health risk. A single fly can carry over 100 different pathogens, including E. coli and Salmonella. How to eliminate houseflies? Keep your home clean. Wipe down kitchen surfaces, take out the trash frequently, and don't leave food uncovered. Use fly traps and sticky stripes. Hanging fly paper or setting up traps with sugar water can significantly reduce their numbers. Install window and door screens. File mesh screens prevent flies from entering your home. Make DIY fly repellents. Mix apple cider vinegar with dish soap in a jar. The vinegar layer them in while the soap prevents them from escaping. Use essential oils. Flies hate the smell of lavender, eucalyptus, and basil. Keep this plant near doors and windows. Final thoughts: take back your home from these pests. Pests may be persistent, but with the right strategies, you can eliminate them and keep them from coming back. A combination of prevention, cleanliness, and targeted treatments is the key to keeping your home pest-free. If an infestation gets out of control, don't hesitate to call professional pest control services to handle the problem effectively. Thanks for staying with us on your vehicle of enlightenment.
Thanks for watching us today and for joining us on our journey of enlightenment. Morganable, your vehicle of enlightenment.